Schwinn. Introducing the Schwinn 190-590U assembly video. Before you begin the assembly, please make sure you read the assembly manual thoroughly, as it contains important safety warnings and assembly tips. Begin by selecting an area where you are going to set up and operate your machine. For safe operation, the location must be on a hard, level surface. Allow a minimum workout area of 56 inches by 71 inches. Be sure that the workout space you are utilizing has adequate height clearance, taking into consideration the height of the user and the maximum height of the machine. See the assembly manual for a complete parts list. Please note, select pieces of hardware have been provided as spares on the hardware card. Be aware that there may be remaining hardware after the proper assembly of your machine. The following tools are recommended for this assembly. Unboxing the Schwinn 190-590U. This procedure may require 2 people. With some assistance, place the box on a hard, level surface. Cut and remove the packing straps if present. Lay the carton flat on the floor where you will assemble the machine. To open the carton, cut the tape along the bottom box flaps using a utility knife or scissors. Fold out the box flaps, tilt the bottom of the carton up, and fold the lower flap underneath the carton to ensure the opening is clear. If there are parts between the opening and the bottom of the main assembly, remove and set them safely aside. Turn the carton upright so that the bottom opening is on the floor. Carefully slide the carton upward and lift it off the machine. Watch for loose parts that may fall and set them safely aside. Set the carton safely aside. Carefully remove the packaging material and the parts, hardware card, and documents that are packed around the main assembly. Set the main assembly upright on the floor. Check the packaging material for hidden parts. Inspect the machine for damaged parts due to delivery. If damage is found, contact your local distributor for assistance. Unboxing is now complete. Step 1. Begin Step 1 by attaching the leveler feet to the rear stabilizer. Insert the leveler feet through the bottom holes and turn to adjust them. Next, locate the main assembly. Carefully remove and safely discard any packaging material in the rear stabilizer bracket and under the top shroud. Do not secure the top shroud at this time. Locate the back, bottom part of the main assembly and attach the rear stabilizer. Please note, the hardware is pre-installed on the stabilizers and not on the hardware card. Align the center hole, 2A, on the rear stabilizer with the pin in the rear stabilizer bracket. The pin supports the bike during installation of the rear stabilizer hardware. Slowly push the rear stabilizer into place. Insert the hardware through the top and side holes as shown. Fully tighten all hardware using the provided 6mm Allen wrench. Next, secure the front stabilizers to the front of the machine. Please note, the hardware is pre-installed and not supplied in the hardware bag. Insert the hardware through the top and side holes as shown. Fully tighten all hardware using the provided 6mm Allen wrench. Step 1 is now complete. Step 2. Begin Step 2 by removing the pre-installed hardware from the mast mount and setting it aside for now. Next, connect the cable and install the console mast to the frame assembly. The frame cable connector, 1A, is attached to the plastic insert in the mast mount. Leave the plastic insert and frame cable connector in place and carefully connect the console mast cable. Connect the cable and install the console mast onto the frame assembly. Align the clips on the cable connectors and make sure the connectors lock. Do not cut or pinch the cables. Next, secure the console mast to the frame assembly using the previously removed hardware. Align the curved washers so the surface is flush with the console mast tube. Insert the hardware through the side holes as shown. Fully tighten all hardware using the provided 6mm Allen wrench. Step 2 is now complete. Step 3. Begin Step 3 by opening the bracket, Part 6A. Next, install the handlebars onto the console mast. Put the handlebar in the bracket 6A, adjust the handlebar to the desired angle, and close the bracket. To secure the handlebars, install the handlebar clamp handle through the holes. Fully tighten the handle to keep the handlebar in position. Finally, install the handlebar mount cover. It may be necessary to spread the opening, 8A, slightly before pushing it down into position on the handlebar mount. Step 3 is now complete. Step 4. Begin Step 4 by attaching the console mount bracket onto the console mast. Matching the side holes, set it in place. Take care not to cut or pinch the cable. Next, secure the bracket using the provided hardware. Fully tighten the screw using the provided 6mm Allen wrench. Step 4 is now complete. Step 5. Begin Step 5 by locating the console. Next, locate the back side of the console and remove the console screws. Remove the pre-installed screws from the back of the console using the provided Phillips screwdriver. Do not let the screws fall inside the console. Place the screws aside for now and take care not to cut or pinch the cable. Next, install the console onto the console mast. This step requires 2 people. Do not cut or pinch the cables while attaching the console. Tilt the console to install the wide tab, 10A, at the top of the console mount bracket. Route the console cable through the bracket. Attach the console to the console mount bracket before connecting the cables. Secure the console using the previously removed hardware. Start with the lower screws first, then tighten all screws. Fully tighten the screws using the provided Phillips screwdriver. Connect the console cable to the console mast cable. Align the clips on the cable connectors and make sure the connectors lock. Push the extra wire down into the console mast. Next, install the pivot cover. Set the cover in place and take care not to cut or pinch the cables. Finally, install the media tray onto the console. Before attaching the media tray, remove the adhesive backing from the media tray. Slide the tabs into the slots on the console face and rotate the media tray downward. Press it firmly and evenly against the console face to attach the adhesive surface securely. Step 5 is now complete. Step 6. Begin Step 6 by moving aside the upper end of the top shroud to get access to the seat post mount Part 1B. To move the top shroud aside, lift the shroud slightly, then rotate the upper end of the shroud to one side. The shroud pivots around the console mast. Next, install the seat post. Pull up the adjustment lever, Part 13A, and slide the seat post into the seat post mount. Do not set the seat post position higher than the stop mark STOP on the tube. Be sure to keep fingers clear of all pinched hazards. Gently push down the adjustment lever and it will pop back into the locked position. Push down on the seat post to ensure that the locking mechanism is fully engaged. Push the seat post bushing, Part 13B, down into the seat post mount and secure with Part G screws. Fully tighten the screws using the provided Phillips screwdriver. After securing the screws, push the top shroud into position over the seat post mount. Be sure the tabs along the edges of the top shroud snap into the main assembly. Step 6 is now complete. Step 7. Begin Step 7 by installing the seat onto the seat post. Do not loosen the seat nuts, Part 14B, on the seat bracket, Part 14A, before sliding the seat onto the post. Be sure the seat is straight and level. Hold the seat in position and fully tighten both nuts to secure the seat. Tighten the nuts using the provided 13mm wrench. After securing the seat, tighten the adjustment handle, Part 13C, to secure the seat slider. Adjust and tighten as needed. Step 7 is now complete. Step 8. Begin Step 8 by attaching the left pedal. Please note, the left pedal is reverse threaded. be sure to attach the pedals on the proper side of the bike. Orientation is based from a seated position on the bike. The left pedal has an L and the right pedal has an R. Start tightening the pedal by hand and then fully tighten it with the pedal wrench. The pedals must be fully tightened. If the threads strip due to improper installation, then the pedals can disengage from the bike and/or break while under usage, which can result in serious injury to the user. Repeat these steps for the opposite side and secure the right pedal. The left pedal has an L and the right pedal has an R. Start tightening the pedal by hand and then fully tighten them with the pedal wrench. The pedal must be fully tightened. Step 8 is now complete. Step 9. Begin Step 9 by locating the water bottle holder. The hardware is pre-installed on the console mast and must be removed before installing the water bottle holder. Matching the console mast holes, push the water bottle holder into place and secure it using the previously removed hardware. Tighten the screws using the provided Phillips screwdriver. Step 9 is now complete. Step 10. Begin Step 10 by connecting the AC adapter. The power inlet on the machine is located at the lower back end of the machine. Connect the adapter and make sure the connector is pushed all the way into the power inlet on the machine. See the assembly manual for power instructions. Congratulations! Assembly of the Schwinn 190-590U is now complete. Do not use until the machine has been fully assembled and inspected for correct performance in accordance with the assembly manual. After your first few workouts, some hardware will need to be tightened again. To ensure quiet and smooth operation, make sure to tighten the indicated hardware after 3 workouts. Consult the maintenance section of the manual for recommended future service intervals. Enjoy your new Schwinn 190-590U upright bike. Brought to you by Schwinn.